Earthing, grounding, barefoot walking. You have probably seen these words trending online lately, and maybe you have also heard this common criticism. It is just another wellness trend. Give it 6 months and it will be gone. Today, I want to talk about why that perspective is fundamentally wrong. The history behind this practice is actually the complete opposite of what most people assume when they see it on their screens. We are not looking at a new invention, but a reconnection to something we lost very recently. It is easy to see why people think this way. In the last few years, barefoot walking exploded onto social media platforms. Cities started building specialized barefoot paths in public parks. New YouTube channels, including this one, started popping up everywhere. So if you are encountering this for the first time right now, it is completely natural to think, oh, this must be some new thing people just invented to be trendy. But here's a question worth sitting with. When did humans actually start wearing shoes that separate us from the earth? Modern rubber-soled shoes, the kind that fully insulate your feet from the ground's natural electrical charge, have only been widely available for about 100 years. Before that, for almost the entire span of human history, people were born on dirt, they walked on dirt, and they slept on dirt. Our ancestors were in constant physical contact with the planet. This insulation we live in today is a very new experiment in the timeline of our species. Even when footwear existed in the past, such as sandals, straw shoes, or thin leather soles, the materials were often natural and conductive enough that some electrical connection between the foot and the ground was still maintained. People were never truly disconnected. They lived in a state of constant grounding, whether they were farming, traveling, or resting. The idea of being totally separated from the earth by synthetic materials is a concept our ancestors would not even understand. Traditional Chinese medicine taught for thousands of years that stimulating the sole of the foot, specifically a point called Yongquan, or the gushing spring, was vital for overall health and vital energy. This was not just folklore, it was a foundational understanding of how our bodies interact with the environment. By walking on uneven, natural surfaces, people were naturally massaging these points every single day without even thinking about it as a medical treatment. Many religions and cultures have a long-standing practice of removing shoes before entering a sacred space. This is not just about etiquette or keeping the floor clean. It represents a deeper meaning of being humble and making direct contact with a space that is considered holy. It is about removing the barriers between the self and the ground beneath. In many ways, our modern shoes have become a permanent barrier that we rarely ever take off. So here is the reframe. Barefoot walking is not the trend. Spending your entire day inside a concrete building with thick synthetic rubber between your feet and any natural surface, never touching soil from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, that is the recent development. That is the thing that showed up in the last 100 years. We have normalized a lifestyle that is actually a massive departure from how humans have lived for millennia. And here is the more concrete evidence, right here in Korea. The barefoot walking movement in Korea did not spread because of TikTok or viral challenges. If you go to hundreds of paths across the country right now, you will see the same people walking the same paths at the same time every single morning. They are not doing it for the camera or for likes. They are doing it because they have found something that works for their bodies. How many of these elderly regulars do you think started because they saw a viral video? Very few. They kept coming back because they felt something real, and that feeling has kept them returning, not for a few weeks or months, but for years. Local governments across Korea have recognized this and invested real public budget into clay paths, foot washing stations, and even heated indoor paths so people can keep walking through the cold winter. This is a community response to a genuine demand. If you zoom out to the full scope of human history and ask, what is the real trend? It is not barefoot walking. The trend is waking up on an elevated bed, putting on thick rubber-soled shoes, spending the day in a concrete and glass building, and never once making direct contact with any natural surface. This specific combination of insulated floors, insulated shoes, and insulated buildings is the true anomaly in human history. We are living in a temporary bubble of disconnection. Calling earthing a wellness trend is a little like calling eating breakfast a wellness trend. It is something humans have always done. We just stopped very recently, and now some people are starting to notice the consequences. Now, to be clear, I always try to be honest on this channel. There are things about earthing that science has not fully confirmed yet, and I will never pretend otherwise. We should remain curious, but grounded in reality. But the idea that this is just a passing fad simply does not hold up, historically or practically. This channel, Grounding Korea, exists to show you what is actually happening here on the ground, and to let you decide what you think for yourself. I invite you to step outside, even for just a minute, and feel the earth for yourself. This is K-Earthing, and it is a way of life. See you in the next one.